It seems like when the 49ers play the Rams, they kind of get on the right track a little bit. 6-1 against them in their last 7 games. Rams defense has not been good. They've been getting gashed nonstop. So, of all the stuff that we kind of already alluded to offensively, what is one thing that you think will get on the right track this week, Monday Night Football?
I would like to see the quick passing game get more on track. We don't set up well to drop 5-7 step dropbacks. When you have Trent Williams out, I can almost guarantee. I mean, if you're Aaron Donald, how excited are you for this game? You got Burford, a rookie, at one guard spot. You got Brendel at the center spot. You can handle either one of those guys, or you can kick out to end and take on either McGlinchey or Colton McKivitz. I mean, is there a matchup if you're Aaron Donald that you don't like? And if you're the defensive coordinator for the Rams, you're thinking, I can put Aaron Donald anywhere on this line, and they cannot scheme around him consistently. They're going to move him around. That's what I see going into Monday night. Is Donald's going to be all over the line because they're going to keep moving him around so that we cannot account for him consistently. They're not going to give us a set, okay, Aaron Donald's going to be over here. We can slide the line to his side and double him up. They're not going to allow that. So you have to take advantage of the quick passing game. That's where I see Kittle being really important. The Rams like to play a lot of man coverage. That means you're probably going to have Wagner on Kittle. Wagner is not a great cover guy. And I don't think the Rams have really good cover linebackers. So that's a matchup that I like. They might try and put a safety on him, which, we've seen Kittle is pretty good against safeties. If they go zone, then I see that's where Debo can work over the areas that Wagner's going to be. That's where you put him in the backfield and you attack that area. So I see quick passing game. That will be really key. And then can we use that to open up the run game?
So, a couple things because I want to, man, there's 2 or 3 questions. I want to go down some rabbit holes based off your answer, which was awesome. Real quick in the chat, some people are saying they're not getting notifications. YouTube is failing them. I attached the link in the chat. The problem is I've talked to YouTube 20 plus times. It's StreamYard, which is where we go live with, and it's just a whole mess. But you can fix it on your end. It won't allow us to do anything on our end. I attached that link in the chat there if you want to join us for that. Now, I want to focus on Kittle. When Trent Williams went down, which was awful, safety pick 6 play, the trifecta of darkness took place. It seemed like they kept Kittle blocking in so much more after that. Do you think they're going to continue that trend and keep Kittle much more back in pass pro? I mean, there were times where Dwelly was running routes and Kittle was basically the right tackle. So do you believe that they will versus the Rams? Is Kittle going to get his expected routes, or is he going to be used much more as a blocker?
I would hope he gets his routes because I think that's where you have the matchup win. If Kyle doesn't, I'll be sorely disappointed. I think a lot of that had to do, and I don't, you probably saw this too. We really struggled with them bringing Jewel on a blitz the whole night, and they weren't even always just blitzing him. A lot of times it was creeper blitzes where they would rush Jewel off the linebacker spot and they would drop an end, and we were having to keep 6 in just to account for everybody a lot because the line was not picking those up, and so I would hope that would get ironed out. That seemed to me like a Band-Aid during the game. And so I would hope that he would get more involved in the passing game. I mean, he's a great blocker, but he's a guy that you have to be able to exploit that matchup.
Time for the 49ers Rush Podcast.